time, long time, feeling time, losing time, stopping time, dead time. What you feel and how you do your time, what you feel and how you do your time, ain't nothing to it but to do it. This is the longest bit we ever did.
There is a wall, a physical wall that divides the inside from the outside. Time stays in between. We stay inside, they stay outside. There is another wall, an intangible wall that divides the inside from the inside. Time stays on both sides. But in between endless layers of walls, I stay here, you stay there. In this time we have wars, every day, every moment, ceaseless wars, against the color of skin, against ethnicity, against different crimes, against sin, against sexuality, against religion, against simply because you are not me, against just because I am better than you, against just because. I call this the time beyond the given time, the time that we create against each other, out of ignorance, out of discrimination, and out of judgment. It's the time that gives us the worst punishment. It's the time that we allow it to happen. It eats us up with greed. But why do we? If we know how it feels to have an aching soul, have isolation, have a finger pointed, have our back stabbed, have an open wound in our hearts, why do we build these walls to punish each other? Why do we open each other's wounds over and over again when they just begin to heal? The future of the prison does not depend on the outside. It depends on the inside. It depends on you and me. When someone wise opens the eyes of her heart to realize that we no longer need these walls, when we all open the eyes of our hearts, when we don't let time stop on us. The future of the prison begins now. Who is brave enough to step forward?
Free in myself, free in this place, free any place, free every place, to be truly free, to be truly free.
On May 26, 1647, Alice Young of Windsor is arraigned and executed in Hartford as a witch, the first to be hung in America.
Fear of each other and fear of
those things which cannot be known by strength of reason or divine revelation must needs be known by information from the devil, and argues familiarity with him.
Do expressly take notice of dancing.
I saw two black creatures.
As a violation of the commandments.
Like two Indians, but taller.
The unchaste touches and gesticulations used by dancers.
And the kettle over the fire.
Have a palpable tendency to that which is evil.
I saw women dance around those black creatures.
Now they that frequent promiscuous dancings walk disorderly.
And then one of the women saw me.
And contrary to doctrine is scandalous immorality.
And then ran up a hill.
Shall the stricter and purer churches in New England,
I knew these women by their habit of clothes,
suffer such a scandalous evil amongst them,
having seen such clothes on them not long before?
Scandalous immorality,
dancing,
violation,
unchaste touches,
that which is evil.
We must see sin clearly,
contrary to doctrine.
Sinners amongst us, I knew these women. In many things, we offend all.
poor dead girls, so cleverly kidnapped from their April days. Those who rose and submerged like dolphins in the waves. Where did they go, and where are they found? Were they trapped with knives of laughter, or seized while awaiting the voice of a lover in pursuit? Were they erased like sketches that God did not want to color again? Or drowned, little by little, like a garden flooded by its fountains? At times, they long to trace their profiles in water, and among the flesh-red roses, their smiles are almost seen. Their bodies and shadows become fleeting visions in pastures. Through enchantment, they almost convince a cloud to lend them shape. They almost mend their broken bodies. They almost arrive happy. They almost disown their cursed road and remember the way back home. They almost defeat their betrayal and walk back to the fold, and in the afternoon we see the divine million call.